priority. Na the National High School success is Marinduque's success.
Bakit? Sorry ka
nation's
naman.
success.
Nagalaw mo ako eh.
Jim, I hate to put you in spot, but I believe in you. You have the capability and ability to make it. You have everything you need within you and around you to accomplish this. I once told you that you are a great leader, and I mean it. My first and last job in the Philippines was at the government service insurance system. 7.5 years of working. I encountered a lot of frustrations and results, but I took them as challenges. And I would say I was able to conquer them all. I didn't give an opportunity to crush me to the ground. I sometimes feel weak without self-confidence. But my former American supervisor once told me, Rose, you may feel like that, but when it comes to act, you act with confidence. You know how to fight when you need it to get what you want. Coming from an intelligent and perfectionist person, it really inspired me. The lesson is, for graduates, life is a survival. Wherever you go, and whatever you do. It is a journey and you'll encounter a lot of storms along the way. So be strong, have self-confidence, don't give up, keep trying, fight if you know you're right, but plan on how to make a good fight in order to win. You may win, you may lose, you may fall, but it is not about falling, it is about getting up and dusting off your socks. Remember, every failure has a second chance, or infinite chances. It is all up to you. Everything is all up to you. Life is what you make it. Education is the best assurance of a better life. However, life does not stop when you finish college and have a good job. It continues, and along the way, you'll bump into something or someone that will put you down or challenge you. I was once asked by a co-worker, "What are you doing here, Rose? You're a teacher. Why don't you get out of here and teach?" I was an education graduate, that's why. It sounded sarcastic, and I was challenged. I decided to go back to school and take law, but a good lawyer friend advised me to take MBA, Master in Business Administration instead, and so I did. It was a struggle going to school during the day, going to work during the day, and going to school at night and weekend, and writing a television script for Sharing the City Foundation, juggling between jobs and school, between writing scripts and doing field interviews. I had to sacrifice and gave up a lot of things in my life with friends. My friends used to tease me saying, "Nakakasira ng barkada ang studies mo, ang school mo. You need to give it up. You're missing a lot of happiness with that." Believe me, it was really very tempting. I wanted to go out with them and have fun, but one thing I realized is that every sacrifice has a fruitful reward. Everything is paid off. I got a lot of lessons. I was sent to the Holy Land in Israel to write a script and shoot a film for the Holy Week television presentation. It was a very holy and amazing experience, and from there on, blessings came one after another. After years of working hard and sleepless nights, of writing my thesis and preparing for my defense, I got the highest grade, which was beyond my advisor's expectation, but exactly the one I aimed and worked for. For the second time, I marched again for the graduation. It was so exciting, and I was so happy to have another trophy of hard work. I am telling you this not to boast for myself, or not to boast myself, but to inspire you and to let you realize that whatever you want, you'll get it. That there's nothing is impossible if you just dream and aim for it. If you're willing to work hard and sacrifice something for a better reward, if you are determined to get whenever or wherever it may be, take courage. Make your dreams bigger than your fear. Let your faith be stronger than your feeling. Face the challenge. You may struggle, but life without struggle is life without success. The struggling and falling will only make you wiser and stronger person. After finishing my Master's in Business Administration in 1993, I decided to search for a better opportunity in a big and powerful country of the United States of America. I was offered a job and the employer was willing to petition me for a permanent residency in the United States. I took the challenge. I was hired as an accountant, but I've always been an opportunity seeker, so I accepted another job from another employer for a much higher salary. This time, I have to admit it, I made a mistake. I did not foresee that this work was not stable. I became an employee after 6 months of working. Paying my own apartment by myself was scary without a job, without legal residency in the United States, with no help from anyone. How will I be able to survive? Crying helplessly and hopelessly for about a week, I prayed so hard. I almost married my ex-boyfriend just for security reasons. What a convenient way, huh? For everyone who stays in the United States without green card, getting married to a citizen is the fastest and most convenient way to live a stable life. But that was not me. It's not me. So I don't just give up. I took the challenge. I decided to stay in the United States because I wanted to prove something to myself. I wanted to achieve something bigger, to experience a higher level of fulfillment. There will be no feeling of accomplishment if I get my green card through marriage. It's way too easy. It's not an achievement. So one morning, I decided to get up stronger, ready to face the challenge. I started looking for a new job, and with God's help, after 3 weeks of being unemployed, I got a much better job where I obtained my permanent residency in the United States of America. I believe that if you lost something, God has a better plan for you. There's nothing permanent in this life, even our job, so we need to always be ready for anything that will come. We need to equip ourselves with something that we may need in order to survive in any circumstances. For you graduates, the first thing you need to prepare and get ready for is your education. That will be the foundation of your success. Stay focused and be strong, for there are a lot of temptations and barriers that you will encounter along the way. Set up your goals, plan, be ambitious, and dream big. There's no such thing as impossible. I don't believe that. You just need to work hard and be determined to achieve your goals, because if there is a will, there is a way. When I obtained my permanent residency in the United States on my own, I felt that very high level of fulfillment that I told myself, yes, I made it again. And thanks God for guiding me in every step of the way. I decided to start a career in the United States government in 2002 as a child support officer, which was mentioned before. I was assigned to interview and investigate the whereabouts of the missing parents who abandoned their children. That's why you're very lucky to have good parents with you. People thought that I was a district attorney, and I love it. Therefore, I had to act like a district attorney. I needed to be tough, and most of these people lied, and some of them were 6 six-footer, masculine, big men, black men, and big women who were very aggressive and tried to intimidate me of me being a small immigrant minority of the United States. But they failed all the time because I showed them that Filipinos are well-educated, and as smaller as we are, we could be tougher and more powerful in a foreign country like America. And I made sure that they realized that. Receiving threats at times made me paranoid that going to my car and driving home, I had to look around and make sure that nobody followed me. It's just like a movie. It was challenging though because at the end, I still got what I wanted. Later, I was promoted to a deputy public conservator, where I was issued a badge, like the FBI. I have that badge, which made my sons so thrilled. I guess that was the only time they were so proud of their mom, because they thought that I was so powerful, that knowing that behind that great power is a big, big responsibility. This was the most challenging job in my life so far. It taught me a lot of things. It turned me to a stronger, tougher, and courageous person. A male American counselor once told me, Rose, or Mr. Bless, I think that's how he addressed me. Rose, you're small, but you're tough. It was a very stressful job because it involved intensive arguments with lawyers, doctors, nurses, social workers, and other professionals. And I'm very thankful and proud that my education, especially my education in the Philippines, prepared me so well to face them confidently, to fight for the right of the people I protect. As small as I am, my education made me real big. That is the magic of education. I was promoted to an administration level. I continued to work with the Department of Mental Health, and going to the top needs psychology background. Now, I'm thinking of going back to school to continue to move up. Why not? When I started working in the United States, I had to take another course in accounting because I was doing accounting and because I wanted to perform my best in whatever I do. I am sharing you this not to impress you, but for you to realize how important education is, wherever you go and whatever you do. It is a great investment that no one can steal from you. It could make you big and powerful, but you need to give your best in whatever you do. Find a way to equip yourself to move up. Don't get stagnant. Don't be satisfied with what you have already accomplished. Aim for more. Don't stop. Keep striving to do better, to accomplish more, to achieve a higher degree of fulfillment. Be confident and courageous. Be tough and aggressive. Don't be afraid of the storm. Beat them. Don't stop dreaming, for tomorrow will never end. There's a lot of opportunities awaiting for you out there, and it's all up to you to decide and grab it. Life is not easy. It is difficult. It is complicated. But what is life without hardships? What is life without problems? What is life without challenges, without struggles? It is not life. It is death. We need struggles in life because it shapes us into a better, stronger, and wiser person. It teaches us how to live better. But let me ask you, if you stay here and do nothing, do you think you will not struggle? Either way, maghihirap ka. So why not take a chance of trying something to move forward and better your life? It is better to try and lose than never to try at all. If you fail, try again. If you fall, get up and move on. Try a new strategy. Don't give up. Failures will only give you strength and wisdom. So conquer your fear. Conquer your cowardice. Conquer all the barriers that will come your way to succeed. Be strong. and be determined. Education will bring you to where you want to be. It will improve your personality. It will improve your life. That's guaranteed. It will build your self-confidence, wisdom, and power. It is your best investment. It will make you bigger and will make you shine. So make your decision now. Go to college and move on. It is challenging, but it is fun. It needs sacrifice, but it is fulfilling. It takes courage and determination. Do not give excuses like, mahina ang ulo ko, di ko kaya ang college. No, I don't believe that. My favorite saying is, if there's a will, there's a way. How many people I've seen graduated college, became engineers, doctors, nurses, accountants, teachers, who are not intelligent at all. Yet, look at them. They are professionals. They have good life. They have money. All you need to do is to stay focused. And do not be ashamed to ask for assistance if needed. If you want something that you never had, then you need to do something that you never done. Mahirap. Walang pera. Come on. I've seen a lot of people who were also poor, both parents, walang trabaho. At sana ko noon during that time. Yet look at us, nakatapos ng college. Look at these alumni sitting here with you. They have good jobs, living a good life. Work and study if you have to. It doesn't matter if you finish it in 8 or 10 years. Ang mahalaga, makatapos ka and eventually you'll find a better job. My niece, Landy, who is now holding a high position at the Toyota, a huge multinational company. My nephew, Freddie, the blessed his family is here. He is now a computer specialist in the United States. They both study at the University of Santo Tomas. No money. Both parents, they are not working. They were not working during that time. But these two children, my niece and nephew, they work as librarians while going to school. They're working students, and I'm short. I'm proud of my nieces and nephews who graduated college and have good jobs. Nakakayaman po sabihin na isa sa mga kapatid ko, siguro kilala niyo to, si Rogelio Reblesa. Napakarami ng anak, wala naman trabaho. That was probably 10 years ago. I used to ask him, ang hirap ng buhay, bakit pa kayo anak ng anak? You know what he answered to me? Sabi ng Diyos, umayo kayo at magpakarami, reluctantly. That was, for me, it's napaka-philosophical. But guess what? I'm so proud of his children. All college graduate with good job. But if you're here, brother, I'm sorry, I'm not giving you the credits, but I'm giving the credits to your children because they were really the ones who worked hard to get that professions that they have chosen. One thing with this family is that the children are helping each other. Kapag natapos yung isa, tutulungan yung bunso. And the next generation, the other siblings. At yun din ang dapat yung gawin, magtulungan kayo. That's the best way to get out of poverty and to become successful. You always hear people say, don't look back. No, that's not always true. You need to look back from where you came from. And at this point, inaanyayahan ko po magsitayo ang mga magulang ng mga nagsipagtapos. And you graduates, I want you could do it in any way you want. You could go to your parents, hug them, kiss them, but the most important right now is to give them a round of applause, for without them, you will not be here today. Salamat po, pwede po kayo magsilip po. My first degree, as I have mentioned earlier, is education. Technically, I am a teacher. I was hired to teach part-time in college at the Black Christian University in the United States. But really, I hate teaching. Sorry, Mom. Yes. I hate teaching because I don't want to deal I don't have patience with students. I don't want to deal with the lengthy preparation of what I'm going to teach. Teaching is not for me, period. Period. My former college professor once told our class, teaching is the noblest profession. And I believe that. I really believe that. Unfortunately, I'm not noble at all. Not everyone could be a teacher. So I salute all teachers. I admire and respect each and every one of you. And with that being said, may I request the principals, the teachers who are here, retired or active, to please stand. All teachers, principals, everybody, retired or active. Now I commend with the highest degree of respect, and appreciation, all the teachers and principals of the Landy National High School, current and former, alive and deceased, for their untiring service to students. So graduates and alumni of the Landy National High School, please stand to show your respect and appreciation to our mentors, and let's give them a round of applause. You may now be seated. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, parents, students, and all the teachers. Up to this point, I always look back at my former teachers and all levels. I thank them as they were the foundation of where I am now, and expect you to do the same when you reach to where you want to be. Graduates, I know you can make it. I believe you can, but please, start somewhere. Start dreaming right here, right now. Not small, but big. Aim high. Aim for perfection, because that's the best. But if you need to start from small, then do it. At least do something to better yourself, to get out of poverty. I came from a poor family. I wasn't really that intelligent. I was nervous too, a lot of times. I got tired, I cried, I felt lazy. But I made it because I had to, and I wanted to. I made a lot of mistakes, but I learned from them. I fell a lot of times, but I always got up. I was lost, but I always found a way. If I was able to do it, then you too can do it. Kaya mo kung gugustuhin mo. Bakit hindi mo muna subukan bago mo sabihin hindi mo kaya? How would you know that you can't if you haven't even tried it? Let me be very blunt with you, and maybe it's not really for you, but for those people who are not so motivated to move forward. My question is, what do you want in life? Tumigil at maghintay na lang ng kung ano ang darating? Tumigil sa bahay? Magbukid, magtinda ng kahit ano para lang may makain? Hindi ko minamaliit ang mga magsasaka o magtitinda. Nirerespeto ko sila, mataas na respeto. Dahil yan ang importante, decenteng trabaho. Wala silang choice. They didn't go to school, some of them. But you have a choice. You're young. You have all the time. There's something better than that waiting ahead of you. Some of you may be planning to get married after graduation. Hindi ko sinasabing huwag kayong mag-asawa, but there is always a right time for everything. It's just a matter of prioritizing things in your life. If you really love each other, then that's great. The two of you should dream and plan together of a better life for you and your future children. Look at Jeannie Jimenez and Mara Luz Ulrueda. They were high school sweethearts, if I'm right. But they settled only when they both accomplished their goals together. It is not all about making love or being together. It's about living a quality life, giving a better future for your children. Come on, I don't know if you know her. Connie Regalado is just one in a billion. She succeeded, and I admire her. But I bet you, she struggled harder despite of a big support from her parents. What if you don't have support? So why gamble if you can get something that you'll surely win? Why make your life more complicated if you could get it in an easier way? Gusto niyo bang maging ganyan na lang kayo habang buhay? Gusto niyo bang manatili kayo sa kinalalagyan sa habang panahon? Matulog, kumain, magtambay, uminom, magsugal, maghintay sa pagsikat at paglubog ng araw na walang patutunguhan. Pati mga anak niyo damay sa kahirapan. Why not move now and start breaking the barriers of success and leave the world of poverty? Believe me, it's not all about paghihirap. There's also fun and thrill in going to college. There's something that you look forward to achieve at the end. The diploma, your degree, your accomplishment, your high-paid job and a better tomorrow. Just a little sacrifice for a big success and a better life ahead of you. Get out of Marinduque if you can, and remember, the great thing in the world is not so much where you stand as in what direction you are moving. There are only two directions you may go. The road of poverty, which is easier, and the other road is a little narrow and rough, but the end of it is a light of success and a brighter tomorrow. Which road are you taking? The easy or the narrow one? The decisions are yours to make. If you decide to travel through the narrow road, make sure to equip yourself with the tools you need. And I keep saying this over and over again. Your dreams, your determination, and perseverance. Napoleon Bonaparte once said, "Victory belongs to the most persevering." Again, victory belongs to the most persevering. Graduates of 2013, I believe that victory belongs to you.
Tapos na yan, kuya eh.
So start moving away from poverty. Move towards success. Move forward to a brighter tomorrow. You start building your future right here, right now. You are the hope of our country. You are the leaders of tomorrow. You are the future. The challenge is now yours, and I'm putting it in your hands. Let me finish by sharing you the acronyms of success. How do you spell success? S-U-C-C-E-S-S. Am I right? Okay. That's how you graduated high school. S means see your goal. U, understand the obstacles. C, create a positive mental picture. C, clear your mind of self-doubt. E, embrace the challenge. S, stay on track. And another S, show the world that you can do it. Graduates of 2013, you can do it, and I believe you can do it. So congratulations, good luck, and may God bless each and every one of you.